I wanted to read an Am I the Asshole entry on Reddit today, and I found one that's like not too wild, but it's still entertaining. So I feel like maybe entertaining isn't the greatest word to use. It's interesting, okay? And so, I'm gonna just start reading. Am I the asshole for canceling the entire vacation when I found out that my stepdaughters deliberately hid my daughter's passport to get her to stay home? I've been married to my wife Beth for 5 years. I have a biological daughter named Jessica, she's 18, and I also have two stepdaughters named Monica and Leah. They're 25 and 28. That's number one, already really weird that you're being shady towards someone who's like a whole decade younger than you. Also, I feel like it's a little unsafe for you to be saying their names. I don't know. Just a thought. Both Monica and Leah are single moms and live with us currently. There's been issues about my stepdaughters asking my daughter to babysit the kids. Jessica didn't have a problem with it at first, since this is what she does to earn money, but since her stepsisters don't pay her much, she just refused to babysit. We worked this out by having my wife take care of paying for the babysitting. That's rough. That's weird. I feel like their mom is kind of feeding into their entitlement a bit with that, but okay, go off. I planned a family vacation for 3 days, and everyone wanted to go. However, both Monica and Leah suggested that Jessica stay home and watch the kids, since Beth doesn't want her grandkids to come. What kind of vacation is it that you don't want your grandkids to go? Like, I mean, depending on their ages, I feel like, yeah, maybe they wouldn't remember, but also, like, I don't know. That's weird. I think that's weird. It might not be that weird. It might not be that weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, my whole family, every time we go somewhere, we're all going, no matter the age or what, unless it's like, a job or something. So that's odd to see, but maybe it's just odd to me. Okay. They said it's because the kids are used to Jessica and hiring another babysitter would cause issues. It also said that Jessica isn't too fond of our destination, but it was obvious that Jessica wanted to go. They insisted and Beth offered to pay her double, and there was just a lot of back and forth on this till I demanded they stop bringing it up. We were supposed to go last week, but when everyone had bagged their bags, don't like that sentence structure, and it was time to go, Jessica found out that she didn't have her passport on her. We searched her bag, then went home and searched there. Beth and my stepdaughters kept insisting that we go back to the airport or else we'd miss our flight. It kind of seems like Beth is in on it. Like, she wasn't too hesitant in the beginning when they suggested that Jessica stay at home. She wasn't too, like, upset about that. She was kind of going along with it and saying, oh yeah, I'll pay her double if she can stay. And now she's just saying that they're gonna miss their flight and she doesn't care. So I feel like she's in on this, and she's just really pushing for the same thing. It's kind of weird. And since her oldest daughter at least in this little blurb is almost 30, I'm assuming she's like in her 50s maybe, or close to it. So yeah, that's like child behavior. That's like loser behavior is what that is. So I don't know. Okay. Beth and my stepdaughters kept insisting that we go back to the airport or else we'd miss our flight. They even told the new babysitter to go home because she was no longer needed. I refused to go and kept searching for the passport till Monica admitted that she helped Leah hide Jessica's passport to get her to stay home with the kids. I was livid, and rightfully so. I tried to get her to tell me where it was, but she said Leah had it. Leah denied, so I threatened to cancel the vacation. That's when they gave it back. I decided to actually cancel the vacation and blew up at both of them and berated them. They stayed upstairs for a while, and Beth refused to speak to me and said that I punished my stepdaughters for worrying about their kids and wanting them to stay with someone they know. No, that's not what happened. He's not punishing your stepdaughters for wanting them to stay with someone familiar. He's punishing them for the way they went about trying to have that, for trying to bar someone else from a great experience because they want something from this person. And probably that's not even their main motivation. Their main motivation is probably that they don't like Jessica and they just want her to stay away from their vacation or something. So, I mean, I don't know. Missing the point is definitely something you like to do. And I don't know. That's weird. Their kids want them to stay or something. No. I got told I overreacted and ruined the trip for everybody. And then OP said, editing to mention that kicking my stepdaughters out isn't possible since my wife co-owns the house that we currently live in. I don't know that would be a great solution anyway, because honestly, I feel like the best solution would be to not be with that person anymore. If your significant other who is not the person, I don't know. My thought is, if you marry someone and you meet this person after you meet your kids, which, like, even if it's before you met your kids and they have a problem with your kids, or they don't react well to, like, they don't advocate for your kids, or they're not on your kids' side, I feel like you should be kicking that person to the curb, because those girls learned it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And those women learned it from somewhere. And I don't know. Let's read some comments. Okay, the first one that's highlighted says, not yes. To be honest, okay, sorry, I mumbled a little too much. I'm trying to mumble out the curse word, but they said not the asshole. To be honest, I would have kicked your wife and lazy no good stepchildren out right then and there and ended the marriage. Right? Exactly. If they were 12, I might understand this level of entitlement and immaturity, but in their late 20s, that's what I'm saying. And WTF with your wife. She should have roasted them for pulling this BS. Exactly. I'm saying this lady is in on it and she doesn't care about your daughter. You need to leave her. Literally. Next one under it says, yeah, there is no way the wife wasn't in on this. Thank you. 2, she absolutely knew about this plan. OP needs to ditch all 3 of them. Someone replying to that comment says, I was just about to say this. The wife obviously knew what the stepdaughters were up to, and her response proves it. Also, who tells the babysitter to go home? They were counting on OP being more concerned about going on the trip than finding his daughter's passport. The stepdaughters and wife are trying to treat OP's daughter like a modern-day Cinderella. Exactly. Like, that is so weird. I'm not saying I think that's just an extra thing that was in there. Okay. I'm not saying that he should divorce his wife, but he should seriously reconsider if his marriage in its current iteration is a healthy situation to be in. All right. Somebody else said, if you won't say it, I will. He should divorce his wife. Well, I should mention that this is another reply to the one that I just read. I feel like that's misleading. To the one that just said, I don't think he should, I'm not saying that he should divorce his wife, but he should seriously reconsider if his marriage, that one. This is a review, reply specifically to that, not the one before it. Okay. If you won't say it, I will. He should divorce his wife. With how on board Beth was to leave his daughter home the second they couldn't find her passport, I don't believe for a second that she wasn't in on the plan to hide it. I think it's disgusting when parents prioritize their new spouse over their existing child, especially when that new spouse has their parenting role model. What? Their parenting role model as the evil stepmother from Cinderella. OP is wrong to be with this woman and to let her and her daughters be around his daughter at all. I highly doubt this is the first time they've all openly treated his daughter like shit. Yeah. You get the picture. And if he's a good father, this kind of behavior would be a deal breaker. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that point of view. Oh, someone's bringing the law into this. Someone says, beat me to it. Stealing a passport is a federal crime, whether or not they just hid it. No puny prison for them, only federal penitentiaries like Leavenworth? Interesting. Okay, someone replying to that says, something abusers do to keep victims under their control is to hide passports and other documents. And someone else said, thank you. While withholding identity documents is textbook abuse. Can't believe had to read this far to see someone point that out. Okay. Yeah. And then other people are just saying Beth was in on it. Oh, someone said that Beth is the one who's orchestrating it. They said, another add-on, the kids weren't going on the holiday because of Beth, creating the need for a babysitter in the first place. This has Beth all over it. And someone said, yeah, about that. What kind of family vacation is this if the grandkids aren't allowed to come? Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, so I'm not being weird when I say that. Like, it is weird. The next person under that says, my money is on this being a girls' trip and dad is only invited because he's got the money. Oh, what? So, of course, dad's daughter has to stay home to take care of the littles. Otherwise, she would ruin their attempts at taking advantage. Oh, maybe. But also, I don't know. Let's look at the replies on that. Oh, people are agreeing. They said, nailed it. Yep, OP, you are getting screwed by these women. Someone said, definitely, OP would have been ignored or belittled in good fun the entire time until the bill came. He would have been a walking wallet with maybe a little snuggle time at night from Beth to make sure he stayed in line to make sure their trip was paid for. I don't really like that perspective, but you can't rule it out. There are people who do things that are just absolutely manipulative and terrible. So it's not impossible. It's totally not impossible. But I would definitely believe that Beth orchestrated her staying. I mean, maybe I'm just like trying to give them too much of a benefit of the doubt by saying that they wouldn't do this, but also I don't know, that's some crazy stuff. But anyways, what do you think? Also tell me if this is a kind of format or something that you want me to do more often, because I kind of like just reading some things low-key. This is fun for me, and if it's fun for you, I'll keep doing it. Anyways, you will catch me later, and trying to remember my outro. Thanks for watching. You'll catch me later. Bye.